So it is Wednesday. It's day 3 of me just buckling down. I don't want to call it buckling down, but day 3 of me just being really focused and diligent about things that I say, foods that I eat, and what I'm spending my time on and my thought process. Yeah, just wholeheartedly seeking God and listening for His voice. So I did go to my chiropractor, and my chiropractor said that my spine doctor is cut happy, meaning that he wasn't satisfied with that. My spine doctor recommended a surgery. He wants me to have epidural, but I'm like, no. I'm tired of shooting up drugs into my body. I'm tired of taking pills. So I'm just really, at this point, trusting God to lead me as to what I should do with regards to my body, because I feel like it's His temple. Right now, after going to physical therapy, I go to physical therapy 2 days a week. Right now, as I lay in the bed, I have tingling in my foot, my left foot, and pain, probably about a 5, in my left leg. I haven't had any numbness today, but today when I was putting up the bulletin board, just reaching overhead and pushing a stapler, little simple stuff that I should be able to do was kind of, I don't want to say hard because I was able to do it, but it just didn't feel the same. So when stuff like that happens, I recognize and I take note of what I'm feeling in my body. But I also confess healing, been trying to diligently, instead of confessing what I'm feeling, but confess my desired result. I've also been using the Abide app for meditations. There's this one in Abide app that I really love. I've listened to it by Sharon Owens. It says I listened to it 51 times because I just love the prayer there. And I also started to use LifeSum to track what I'm eating. Since I've been studying Daniel, at first I was thinking I was going to do the Daniel fast, 21 days. And most times when I do the Daniel fast, it allows grains. But I also said I was going to study the Word of God, be fully immersed in the Word. So I was reading the book of Daniel, and Daniel asked that he only have vegetables from the earth for 10 days straight. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should also try that. Even though I'm obviously I'm not Daniel, but I do know that there's some benefits. Even before listening to the first chapter and reading the first chapter in Daniel, I said that I wanted to look up the medicinal uses for the food and what I'm putting in my body. Obviously, I feel like crap when I'm eating crap, but I'm really curious and hopeful to see the results of different foods and drinks that I put into my body. So right now, I've only been ingesting since Monday vegetables. That's it. Fruit and nuts, mainly almonds. So right now I just had a little snack, and my go-to snack and breakfast is almond butter and half a banana. This almond butter doesn't have any sugar because I'm not doing any sugar as well. And a cup of green tea, of course. I've also been waking up every morning and drinking very disgusting. Oh my gosh, it's so nasty. Aloe water, which I've made myself. I got an aloe plant for $1 from the Produce Junction, and I made it myself. And I've been drinking the aloe water, mint and mango, every morning. I've just been chugging it. And it's like, when I think about how gross it is, and I think about the medicinal purposes of what it would do to my body and how it could potentially change my body. That outweighs it. But another thing that I tell myself, I'm like, okay, Sherrie, um, you started taking shots of gin, and don't judge me. I'm talking to myself anyway, so nobody can judge me. You started taking shots of gin when you were like 15 years old. If you can take shots of gin, then you could drink this aloe water, no problem. So no complaining about drinking the aloe water. So just having that analogy in my head, like if you could take shots of gin when you were a teenager, then you can drink aloe water. Okay? Bye. Drink it. That's what I tell myself. So I've been drinking the aloe water every morning, even though I think I'm going to start drinking it every morning. And when I come home, I think I'm going to adjust my intake, because my goal is to wean myself off any pills. And I had a revelation today when I was doing my Bible plan that I should not fear the pain, because number one, God has not given me the spirit of fear. So as I prepare to wean myself off the drugs, meaning drugs from the doctor, over-the-counter drugs, let's be clear here. As I plan to wean myself off the drugs for pain, that I need not fear the pain, that I need to trust, number one, that God is my healer, that he was bruised for my iniquities, that he has taken on my sickness and disease and my spine, that I need not fear any pain, because I have not been given a spirit of fear. So as I prepare to do that, I'm just going to be prayerful. So last night was my last night of taking the hydrocodone, which is, it's an opioid, and I wasn't really like keen in taking it. I only had 20 of those pills, and I'm only taking it at night for the pain that I've been experiencing. Mainly taking it at night so I could wake up and not be in as intense pain in the morning. So I'm not, this is gone, so I'm not going to refill it. I'm going to try the natural route, and I'm going to believe that my pain is not going to be as intense in the mornings, because the only reason I was taking that at night is so that when I would wake up in the morning, my pain in my back and down my left leg wouldn't be as intense. And I'm trying not to let the fear of not taking this, and I wholeheartedly recognize this as a spiritual battle. The fear of not taking this, that I'm going to wake up in pain and not be able to get up and go to work. I'm not even going to think like that. I'm going to believe that I'm going to wake up. I'm going to turn off my alarm. I'm going to go drink my aloe water, do my meditations and my stretching and praying. And there's going to be no pain. I'm going to be able to get in my car, going to be able to pack my daughter's lunch, hug and kiss and make love to my husband, and it not be any pain in the morning time. That's what I'm believing. I'm not even going to allow that fear to take place. So we'll see. I'm not taking that anymore, and we'll see how I feel when I wake up in the morning. I'm going to continue to drink my green tea, but also I'm going to drink some tart cherry juice, which I read is good for anti-inflammatory and pain, and it helps you sleep well at night. So we'll see.